most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Jack to the test!
Let's get over here, Nick.
Hi there guys, hope you're all doing well on this beautiful week. A lot of key levels coming in now. Do we have potential structure change on Bitcoin and ETH and a few other assets after the devastating downtrend that we've been witness to in the last few weeks? Okay, so I'm going to keep this as quick and precise for you as I can, mainly looking at the larger volume assets today, key levels, bid and ask, raw hard data. Okay, so stick with us as we look at that. Something of note, if you're joining us in the WHOP app, make sure you download the mobile app as well and hit notifications on there, because what we tend to do is we will drop notifications at everyone when we are diving in there. Okay, video updates first and foremost for the WHOP members as well. So Monday update, little bit of planning, little bit of thoughts in the market. I think we can all appreciate Bitcoin's not moved too much in the last 24 hours. My sentiment is always the same. If it doesn't hit certain levels, then just leave it alone and do not trade it. Okay, but yeah, we tend to tag everybody in when we're seeing something of relevance. Teo has been quite a strong asset, so that was looking strong from Monday. Teo and Tia and Doge, interestingly enough, Doge is one of the best bid coins out there at the minute. So if BTC and ETH can behave and catch a little bit of a bid and rise to the upside, Doge, very, very good risk reward. All right, guys. So yeah, make sure you hit notifications in the mobile app if you're joining us in WHOP. Okay, so key levels on Big Boy Bitcoin and ETH. Do we have that market structure change? Let's jump into trading view now. Right, here we go guys. Key levels to watch for today, and a couple of interesting things that I'm seeing now that we are back in this range. So if you've been following for the last few weeks, or if you are new, for the last couple of weeks I've been saying that I think BTC is due to range here into potentially the middle of December. Now, we could be due some volatility tomorrow as we have FOMC, okay, Federal Reserve interest rate decision, J-Pow taking the stage. So a little bit of volatility, okay. So first and foremost, what I want to do is just a very, very quick top down, as we always do, because I think at the beginning of the week, it's nice just to get yourself a little bit of perspective of where we are. Okay, so weekly chart, okay, low, higher low. Like I said last week, we're still potentially going for that higher low here, even if we get a swing failure pattern under that 80k. At the minute, 85k is holding us, so maybe we get a little bit more upside first, but 94k is certainly our resistance to the top side there. Daily chart, again, you know, not a lot to say here really. You haven't really got market structure change yet on the daily chart on Big Boy Bitcoin. You've got a higher high, if you're counting these ones here, there by an absolute cat's cock hair, not much. Okay, low, higher low, yes, okay, but generally you are still downtrending on the daily chart. Now, okay, here we go. So the range that we are in, and we've been in for the last 2 weeks, I don't think this is resolved yet. Okay, nice to see it. It's really, really nice to trade a range. If you can't trade a range, join us in WHOP. You know, we'll give a little bit more education in there, but nice range forming on BTC. So low, higher low. This was Sunday. Okay, so a little bit of a dubious one, rightly or wrongly. Up Sunday, down into Monday. Okay, now I'm open generally speaking, when we put in this Monday low here, okay, and then we sweep it in a ranging market, that's generally a very, very good risk reward trade. Okay, but it has to be said, I know from looking at the order books, we still do have supply above attacking. Okay, there's some perp supply and some spot supply attacking. So if we can hold, okay, just keep an eye on this, if we can hold the Monday low for the next 12 hours or so, maybe we get that push up, okay, into the higher supply. That would be good, wouldn't it? Because you know for certain, after these short trades here, and even potentially there, you know we're going to have that higher liquidity a little bit higher, but that can take time, okay, that can take time. My thinking at the minute is we could be going for a little bit of a fake out in the next 48 hours or so before we get the next large trending move. Now, what would a fake out look like? A fake out would either look like coming back down into this 86 and 85k region. Remember these key levels that I'm telling you about, okay, as we then look at the TRDR console in a second, okay. I'm open for, if we just push from the Monday low here, okay, this is a zone, isn't it? A very, very kind of crab zone, okay? If we just push from here, maybe the fake out is to the upside and we then get the rotation back down. And I know this sounds a little bit like a if this then that, but I am open to that scenario because we are in this range, and currently if you just look at price and look left, okay, we are just diddle in the middle, right sat under the point of control there. So my thinking at the minute, higher time frame, is actually a big fake out actually could come from just dumping. Maybe that's FOMC volatility, dumping into here, going and tagging some of this more demand here, and then absolutely just come back up. Okay, that's one scenario I am up for on the higher time frame. If we just push up today from these Monday lows, I'm then certainly, yes, I'm up for going and tagging a little bit more supply. Ideally, we're going to start to put in some higher highs here, tag that supply, and then that's maybe going to be a nice short back down into trend there. Okay, low, low, higher, low. Okay, so I'm kind of up for both those scenarios. In between, if you're scalping, I certainly think you can just scalp some of these zones. All right, guys, but all importantly, what moves price, bid, and ask? Let's jump into the TRDR console.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
Right, here we go then. TRDR console, trdr.io. Grab a link from below for a free trial. In-depth market analysis course in the academy section as well, if you want a little bit more in-depth info on how I use the console and trade the markets. Here we are then, multiverse view at the minute, because a couple of things I want to show you. ETH, a very dynamic bid, sat under ETH down to that 3k level. So this was actually, I think I tweeted this one out, I certainly shared it with the guys in WHOP, but unfortunately it was 1 AM my time. Yes, I was up at 1 AM on the Sunday Open, Asian Open. Okay, trading a little bit along on ETH there, didn't get much out of it, and we are now sideways here. Little bit of dynamic bid coming in on ETH. Please appreciate you are still very much in a little bit of a downtrend on ETH. It's not even a little bit of a downtrend, it's down only. And you have got those offers above. So as traders, okay, not moon boy, crypto bro, bag holders, as traders, we've got some really nice trading levels to play here as mercenary sharpshooting traders, okay. Aster, I'm watching a little bit lower at that 0.9. Does CZ really want to hold his coin there? Probably. Volley that back up. Soy Boy Sol is a little bit of a mess, and BTC we can just see here. Okay, so those larger offers down there still. We've risen up from 80k, okay, that we got the lows in at the other week, potential lows, okay, and the dynamic bid has come up and reinforced 85k, so that'd be really, really nice, wouldn't it? What we got to the top side, we've still got 94k up here, but some of these spot offers are just coming in and closing down on price here, okay, so some really, really nice trading levels. Please, please, please don't diddle in the middle if you can help it. If you trade in the Monday range, that's absolutely fine. Okay, you can just see here our Monday low sweep, and we're rising back up. Spot market, not a lot to see. We've not got much aggregated debt, but we're in a very kind of low open interest market at the minute, I would say, on BTC. So, you know, the way to play it is, for me personally, I could see us rising up today. So over the last 12 hours, one of the guys in WHOP said to me yesterday, you're going to stick some limit bids anywhere or limit offers anywhere. I said, no, to be honest, after staying up on the Sunday session, I'm not sure price is going to move. I'm just going to get a good night's sleep, wake up tomorrow and see where we are. Thank you, crypto gods. 12 hours later, we are in exactly the same position. Okay, price is just stuck at the weekly and monthly open. And if you're a bit of a nerd like me, you will also appreciate that this is pretty much to in and around the dollar, the same weekly and monthly open. Okay, as the beginning of the month. Monthly obviously is obvious, but the same weekly open as last week. Okay, so something to bear in mind. Offers chasing down. Not a lot to see here really. You kind of want to be watching the perps market as well. Nice to see that they came in and established a little bit of demand there, okay, to support that Monday low, but nothing now. Okay, offers, those larger offers have actually disappeared from 94, but please appreciate there are sellers still present. Look at your ratios there, 2.5 to 5%. Okay, they are still present. Okay, so you know, I certainly won't shy away from shorts if we get another push up into that zone. Okay, another market just to quickly show you, Coinbase Pro, 85k dynamic bid coming in there as well. Volume wise, not a lot to see in volume really. I guess from that Sunday low, you could say you had some slight bullish volume CVDs there, bullish volume CVD as the open interest was low. Right here, right now, retail chasing their tails all over. Volume coming up a little bit, so I'm not up for short in the market right here, right now, with expectation of it just dropping. Okay, I'll only short with the supply and I'll only bid with demand as we go. So yeah, spot market, yeah, Coinbase Pro, not a lot to see. Binance, yeah, just watch for those offers closing in on price. Usual thing, if you get a kick up pre-US session or into the US session like we had yesterday, just be aware that we still have offers above. And let's just have a look at ETH. So yeah, ETH, very, very nice from the Asia session open, caught some of that. Very, very nice. Shared that with the WHOP group. Just unfortunate it was 1 a.m. and I don't think a lot of the guys in the WHOP group were awake at that time, but I did tag everybody. So if they had alerts on, they would have got a nice alert from myself at 1 a.m. saying long ETH. Yeah, and again, Sol. Not a lot to see. Sol market has been kind of strong. We've had some good order flow in here, but a little bit weak. And I'll just show you Asta there as well. So a big ZZ defense if we come down on Asta into that zone. All right, guys. Hype. Yeah, Hype is breaking down a little, but I won't long any of this, to be honest. So yeah, all looking good in the hood. Great trading levels. I do have to say, great trading levels. Please, every session at the minute, as you are in a range, every session needs to be observed with a fresh pair of eyes and no bias to whether we are going up or down, because what the market is going to do, it's going to auction each side, okay, until one side really shows their hand and the other side get weaker. Okay, and that is when you get your breakout, so to speak, and your next trending market, whether that be down or whether that be up, okay? But as mercenary traders, we don't give a toss, okay? So stick your notifications on in WHOP and I keep everyone updated session by session, okay? So Monday, weekly plan, okay, and thoughts on the market, daily updates and session by session updates in there as well for you, okay? Don't forget to jump into the TRDR Academy as well. Loads of juicy free stuff by the team in there. You need to jump into the docs page as well. Yeah, something to say. I see in the socials a lot of people asking questions and stuff on the TRDR console. We've got loads of free stuff in there. Go check out the videos, go check out all the templates that have been saved, and jump into the docs page. More often than not, if you have a question, it will be answered in the docs page, and there's nothing better than getting that knowledge imprinted in your brain as well. All right, guys, I think we could be in for a good week. Please appreciate that we do have FOMC tomorrow, okay? Normal timing on that. It will be normal timing. Expect a little bit of volatility. Yeah, it probably is normal, but, you know, the charts will do what the charts want to do. Show me the chart. I will tell you the news and all that rubbish. All right, guys, speak soon. Cheers.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat. That's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?
And we say bye-bye.